So Julius Caesar is known for his great consulship run and eventually becoming dictator of Rome. But what people don't know is that in order to get his rise to fame, he had to betray a lot of his loved ones along the way. For example, his wife. So Caesar married into a very wealthy, prestigious family. He married Cinna's daughter. Cinna had been a consul along with Marius. Marius and Cinna had been co-consuls, and Julius Caesar married Cinna's daughter. So Caesar married into a very good family. Now, there was a scandal in which there was this party only for women that was held at Caesar's house. But then a guy dressed up as a woman and then went into that party, and that happened right under Caesar's nose, so that was bad for Caesar's political career. And Caesar had to distance himself from that scandal, and as a politician, he believed that his wife had to be perfect, like no scandal attached to her. So he ended up divorcing his wife, and this was after he had his daughter named Julia. So he ended up divorcing his wife in order to pursue his political career, which I would argue could have happened even with that minor scandal. But yeah, he divorced his wife, so that wasn't good, and he ended up distancing himself from Cinna and Marius' circle and ended up allying himself with people like Crassus and Pompey, who Caesar, Crassus, and Pompey are known to be the first triumvirate, even though it wasn't an official alliance between those three politicians. They were working together in politics. Now, Pompey and Crassus had been aligned with Sulla, and Sulla had been very much against Marius and Cinna. In fact, Sulla actually killed Cinna. So Caesar ended up divorcing his wife, Cinna's daughter, and then ended up allying himself with Cinna's enemies. And for the cherry on top, Caesar actually ended up marrying Sulla's granddaughter as his second marriage. So he ended up distancing himself from Cinna in that circle and ended up allying himself completely with Sulla's circle. Even though Sulla had died, he married Sulla's granddaughter, allied himself with Pompey and Crassus, who had been Sulla's allies. So Caesar really didn't have much loyalty. He was an opportunist. He was a very good politician in the sense that he made a lot of opportunity for himself by not holding grudges and by not attaching himself to any one group of people, so that he had no loyalty and didn't feel bad in separating himself from people, even though he had had a very close bond with them in the past. He was a good politician in that sense, that he could create lots of opportunity for himself. But was he a good person? Let me know in the comments.